I'm Dr. Erica Monteleone with Premier Chiropractic, and today I just want to talk briefly about what we specialize in our office. There's one main thing that we're looking for in your spine, and it's actually called a vertebral subluxation. So in science, whenever two or more of our vertebrae slip out of proper alignment, they're going to put pressure or irritation on the exiting nerve root, and that's going to create dysfunction in our body. And so just with my spinal model, I can give a quick depiction of that. If these two vertebrae move out of alignment, this nerve coming out is going to get pinched off. And so that word vertebral subluxation comes into play. That's a long word, but broken down, it means a condition of less energy or less communication from the brain to the body and the body back up to the brain. If there's pressure on this nerve, the brain is not going to be able to effectively talk through this nerve to wherever that nerve is going to our body. Our bodies are ultimately controlled by our nervous system. Our nervous system is, of course, controlling things that we feel, like aches and pains, numbness and tingling, but it's over 90% function. So if this nerve is going to some of the digestive organs with pressure on that nerve, are those digestive organs going to work better or worse? They're of course going to work worse. And so again, in our office, we specialize in locating areas of subluxation or spinal stress misalignments. We want to correct them. Well, the big question is, how do I get subluxations in the first place? And so today I'm going to share with you what we call the 3 T's. We have a couple different things that cause stress on our spine. We have physical traumas, chemical toxins, and emotional thoughts. And so physical traumas are easy to comprehend. Things like the birthing process, slips, trips, falls. How about sitting in a desk for a long time? It puts a lot of stress on your body. Long car rides, the linebackers getting hit on the football field, sporting injuries. So those are very easy to understand. Those, of course, can make sense as causing slippage of those vertebrae. But what about chemical toxins and emotional thoughts? Well, when you're emotionally stressed, what does your body naturally do? You tense up. And so we get that emotional stress. Our body releases different hormones at abnormal levels, leading to those vertebrae becoming subluxated. And then we also have the chemical toxins. I think everybody would agree that we have a lot of chemical stress now more than ever before. Pharmaceutical drugs, the air we breathe, the water we drink, all the chemicals, pesticides, fungicides that are put in our foods, it's going to cause our body to react to those different toxins. And so again, we start to see those subluxations take place. I had a really good example of this come through our office. We had a 9-year-old little boy. And so he didn't have a lot of those physical stresses in his early part of his life, such as car wrecks, very bad slips, trips, or falls. But he had a lot of that subluxated stress in his spine, causing very severe migraines, to where he was taking multiple medications every single day, vomiting because his headaches would be so severe. And so if we looked back into his history, his mom actually smoked while she was pregnant with him. So what does that smoke mean? Well, that was a chemical stress on his body when he was in utero. When he was born, he actually was adopted because he had a really rough childhood. And so what did that put him through? A lot of that emotional stress, right? And so we'll see a lot of those stresses lead to those subluxations. And for him, that stress came out with very, very severe migraines. The great thing was, after we started adjusting him, just after his first adjustment, the migraines went away. But he still had a lot of that stress in his spine that we had to continually work out. And so again, the 3 stresses that cause havoc on our bodies leading to those subluxations: physical traumas, chemical toxins, and emotional thoughts. We all go through those things on a daily basis, leading to that stress in our spine, and there's only one way to get rid of it. That's through specific scientific chiropractic adjustments. So I hope I gave some enlightenment on what causes stress in our spine, and we hope to serve you in our office soon. Have a great day.